back to the year 1988. This is a song I did with the New Brains of being called the Deal. You don't know this. I think yeah, don't see. Yeah. Okay. Five guys.
Some stuff right here.
Five mustaches from California. It's kind of funky locals right now. Y'all don't know this.
Starting now for about some time. I'll take it off. I'll take it off. But you're here. We're not ready yet, guys. We're not ready yet. We gotta warm up. This is the warm up music. This is the warm up music, guys. Pray the signal come back. We can't go until we get the warm up music going. We gotta get that flowing through our veins. We gotta get the flow going. We can't come out cold. Can't come out cold. I got 5G, but no signal. We don't even talk. We don't even want to say. Tell me what to do. All right, enough of that, enough of that. Welcome back, guys. I'm not gonna do the music this time. I'm gonna like keep it chill because I actually had a life altering moment just a minute ago because I got this whole plan that I'm about to talk about here, and I got this plan, and I was worried because I was missing a medication. And I'm like, oh my god, I just lost the medication. I'm about to get terminated on my first big day. So, oh my god, we got a lot of comments here. Shout out to Nab with the super chat. Let me give a shout out to that super chat. Let me give a shout out to that super chat. Shout out to Nat with the $5 super chat. We here, fire. Shout out to you, Nat. So, guys, I'm not going to read off everybody. Just shout out to everybody that's on the chat because shout out to everybody in the chat, but I can't read everybody off because it's too many people to name. But I want to say shout out to all you guys being in the building. I'm gonna name y'all as we go. I got Ski, I got Bobby, I got Track in the building, I got Armando in the building, Lorenez. I bought the new phone he has. Overuse all the time. Forget if you add it to sunlight, it got ultra purple. I'm sending mine back. It's painful too. So for me, the Galaxy Ultra is actually functional for me. It's chill. I actually enjoy the phone. Yes, it is bad with the overheating and it is bad with the battery, but it's worth the risk just because of the screen quality. Screen quality is another level. And then the camera is way better than the iPhone and Galaxy S24 Ultra that I'm coming from. So it's night and day. And then just the stuff I can get done with this thing is just amazing. Like even the streaming right now is like on point because of the Galaxy. But guys, we're going to talk about a lot of stuff today, but I want to wait till we get everybody back in the building because I don't want to have to repeat myself. So with that said, let me give you some filler. So I had I woke up this morning, I clanged and banged, hit the push-ups, did my thing. And then I went and headed to work. I actually got up at 8 o'clock without going back to sleep. I just got up. I was motivated. And, I had to think I got to live like differently. I got to stop doing the same thing every single time, every year. And that's part of like Gamblers Anonymous that I won't go to, but I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to use you guys as my counselors. Okay. Yeah, it's going to make sense in a minute. Shout out to Ski once again. Shout out to Nab again, Track. If you're in the comment section, you want me to know, leave a comment so I can give you a shout out. But pretty much, I'm at the point right now in my life that I have done the same thing over and over and over again the past 5 years. Since doing YouTube, I've done the same thing over again. And you guys are right. I do the same thing and I get the same result every time. To where I've said I wanted to go cosplay for Halloween in like a real Spider-Man, Daredevil, superhero costume. And I've been too broke to do that. Literally too broke. I've been a brokey. Every time I say I want to do it, I don't have the money to do it the right way. Okay, why isn't this loading? Hold on, guys. I don't know why. Hold on, my phone is tripping. Y'all was leaving comments, I didn't know because signal's bad in this phone. All right, let me just go. Let me do it this way. Shout out to Finesse the Max, Deal in the building, Seahawk in the building, Track in the building, Armando in the building. We got Chingy Chops went crazy. Got cooked in the chat by Regis. I'd never seen Regis cook anybody like he cooked Cheeky Chops. That was some nasty work. Shout out to David with the 5 jewels in the building. I'm gonna give more shout out. Shout out to Nab again. Shout out to What Is Life. All right, so yeah, my chat is slow. We'll keep it on here for now. So yeah, pretty much, guys. Yeah, I keep doing the same thing. I keep getting the same result. Same thing, same result. So I decided to, switch it up a little bit. I decided to do something different this time. On game, literally on game. I decided to do something different. So once again, every Halloween, I don't get to dress up. I gotta wear like a bum. I gotta do Uber or Lyft or Halloween, trying to make money.
New Year's Eve, same thing. I say every year I'm gonna be popping bottles for New Year's Eve, celebrating my New Year's Eve, and every single year I find myself in the car back like an L, working, doing rides, hoping that I make a big bag. I don't want to live like that no more. I literally don't want to live like that no more. I'm ready to make a change in my life. Now, we only got 15 of y'all in here, so I'm gonna just get straight to it because I messed up the stream by having a bad signal that I still got, but we're gonna just go. People can watch this after the fact. So I said to myself, if I keep ended up broke, even with the betting and everything, I end up broke, then why not break the circle of death, the doom circle? Same circle. No, it ain't nothing to do about Nabski or Cali Girl. Then it ain't bad to work. You just need to be consistent instead of sporadic. Yeah, you're right. Shout out to Regis in the building. Regis, I didn't get to read all the comments because I'm like literally trying to get these deliveries done before 5, so I can be a good worker here. So I didn't get to read them, but I'm about to be done. So I would have got done by 5, which is the late time, but technically I don't have a late time because I'm literally doing like double the amount of all the other drivers combined, or not combined, but all the other drivers. I'm doing 52 stops. All the other drivers got about 30 stops, 25, 30 stops. And it's crazy. I was in there when I had all the packages. I mean, all the boxes. And the dude was like, man, what did you say to them to get you all this work? Like freaking, like, I feel bad for you. Cause he was saying like, he had like 30 and he was like, oh, I'm on their bad side. They gave me 30, but then he didn't realize I had 2 racks. I had 2 racks of packages or boxes. So I was like, I'm going to get to y'all, guys, cause I'm driving. I'm not going to look at the chat right now. Just give me a second. But I feel where you're coming from. Armando, and I see what you're talking about. No party. Need to be more disciplined with money. Let me tell y'all what we're doing, okay? This is what's happening, guys. I went in there and I told the guy to give me 50 like minimum every day. So that way I can make $200 a day with this job. Now, of course, I might be overestimating the amount of money like I always do, but we're going to see when we get paid. But it should be $200, not including my gas, etc. Now, I get it. The problem I face, guys, is when y'all say, dude, just get a job and stop, going from thing to thing, like just stack your money, do right. So my ego is telling me that $1,850 is not enough money for me. And, Armando actually did. I'm going to go over that plan in a second, Armando. But, I'm like, $1,850 is not enough for me. I'm too good to only have $1,850. I deserve more money. And what happened was that cooked me to where I was literally just toast. So I'm like thinking I'm thinking my value is, don't hit back in my car. I'm thinking my value is more than $1,850, but I'm only qualified for $1,850 right now. So with that said, I gotta work hard to hit my goal of where I'm trying to get with this $1,850. Now we're gonna get into this version 2, Mondo. I'm gonna hit y'all with all of this, okay? Shout out to What Is Life. What is life? No offense, man, but you got to get that YouTube Premium, man, because I'm trying to make money, man, and like, I'm trying to offset me not getting a lot of super chats like all the other people, because I'm poverty stream. My stream. I'm the brokey stream. Literally, like I'm a brokey, and I like most of my people. I'm not saying y'all broke, but I'm saying that most of the people that watch my channel are poverty, to where they give me a dollar or two, they're gonna freaking make me feel like it was their last, and like I gotta kiss the ground and walk on for them to give me a couple of dollars. So I ain't dissing nobody. I'm just saying that's just how it feels sometimes. Like y'all make me feel like I gotta like beg y'all. That dollar you gave me, oh my God, thank you, you gave me $1. I'm just saying. So I gotta get my ad revenue, man, because like right now I'm doing some decent money with ad revenue. I'm doing like $10 a day on average, and hopefully it goes up. But if I do $10 a day, that's $300, and that allows me to pay for StreamYard. I actually got the big boy StreamYard account, free trial, and somehow I got to pay $80 for the StreamYard by they're gonna try to come out of my account in like a week or in like 5 days, and I might not have enough money, but we're gonna see. But for sure, I'm gonna have StreamYard when I get paid from this next YouTube check, because this YouTube check looking nice. We're at like 350, and we still got like 7 more days, 6 more days, I think. Shout out to Maverick in the building. Now back to the point, guys. I'm gonna be honest with y'all on the stream. I hope y'all ain't trying to, judge me and make me feel like terrible. I already feel more terrible. So I had to say to myself, if I have if I have spent if I've literally spent the last 5 years in the same vicious cycle since I started doing YouTube, okay? I literally, what happens is I do gig work, I don't make money, and then I say I'm going to do something better. I don't do that better thing. And then I don't do that better thing, and I end up going to sports bet. I start making money sports betting, but then I start spurging. Then I go spurge too much, I end up broke. And then I end up back doing gig work, talking about I'm going to work every day nonstop like a maniac. And then I start working a couple of days like a maniac. And then guess what? I'm back broke, coincidentally, fast. So we're going to try to repair and fix this nasty, vicious cycle of the same thing over and over and over again. We end up broke. Okay, I'm trying to find this location, this address. I mean, this phone is like not giving me signal right now out here. I got to download the map I got to make sure I forgot to download the map. I don't know where I'm going. Oh God, come on, bruh. What the hell, bruh? Like, what are you doing, brother? What are you doing, my brother? Can you fucking work? We're gonna get to the content, guys, in a second. I got to get to this last stop, and I'm fucking pissed off because this fucking internet ain't working. Jesus Christ. God damn it. Like, none of my phones work. I'm 2 seconds from punching a phone off the freaking hoster. Guys, I promise you, this is gonna be must watch TV. You're gonna want to hear what I gotta say about what I'm gonna do. God damn it, man. What the hell? Why is every goddamn phone messing up? Jesus Lord. I can't cuss his name, but come on, bruh. What are you doing to me? Now I got 5G and it still don't want to work. This is stupid, man. This is so stupid. I'm literally stuck in the middle of nowhere. Appreciate that, Mav. I'm stuck in the goddamn middle of fucking hillbilly USA. How the hell don't you have fucking internet connection and you guys fucking pay $200,000 for these houses? You don't have internet. God damn it. Fuck. My bad, guys. This is freaking terrible, man. Shout out to Don in the building. All I need, I got 2 more addresses to go to, bruh, and I'm about to go far away from where I'm supposed to go to try to get signal. Why the fuck wouldn't this have downloaded the fucking map? God damn it. This is stupid. Yeah, nah, that don't really, I mean, that works sometimes. Oh, God. It's saying the fucking address is not even a real address. God damn it, can you fucking work? This has messed up my whole stream, man. This messed up my whole stream. Hold on, guys. I gotta use this phone. This is stupid, man. This is fucking retarded. I went in a these fucking retarded phones. Now you want to pop up when I'm all the way. Let me. I'm trying not to punch a phone off. I'm trying to not break a phone. Let me fucking download this map fast, man. Hell, wouldn't you have fucking be downloaded by now? God damn retarded ass. Hold on, guys. I gotta download a map. God. Sorry, guys. If some of y'all are underage, I'm just doing all this cussing. Y'all shouldn't be watching my. My bad, guys. I'm almost there. Let me just. I only got 2 more stops.
And then just give me.
We're gonna get to the. We're gonna get to the content, guys. We're gonna get to the content. My bad, man. This is freaking dumb. Technology is so dumb. Shout out to They Like Cool J. Lucky Duck. I don't know about you, man. You be on that fake stuff, man. I gotta stop. I gotta just stop acknowledging you guys. Y'all be on that fake stuff, that fake love, man. Like y'all know this is what y'all want. Y'all know this is what y'all want to be on. To you want this to be about, but y'all be doing all that funky hate and talking about you don't like what you're getting. So I don't know about y'all. Y'all, some of y'all are weird. But back to the point in hand. Let me get back to it, guys. Look, I've been doing the same thing for 5 years. Okay, like I gotta understand that I have sports bet for the past 5 years, and I've had highs to where sports betting allows for me to sit at home and do nothing but just bet and be lazy. It makes me freaking unhealthy, makes me miserable. I bite my fingernails off. It's just the worst because I'm too lazy to go get a real job, like just to go do some job you got to put some effort into. Okay, so I'm be real. Okay, I'm be real. Royce, I'm banning Scott or whatever his real name is because he is fake and he goes crazy and he goes manic and I'm not wasting my time. He's gonna do something stupid again and he's gonna say something crazy. Mondo, I didn't think was blocked, but I'll add Mondo. I don't really care. But I'm not adding Scott. All he's gonna do is start going on a rant, going crazy in my comment section, and I'm gonna have to remove him again. I'm not wasting my time. He came on and showed his ass last night. He had a little glimpse of some numbers. You know, the only lives that he's on that gets more than 40, 50 views is I'm not I don't so Oh, God. Jesus Christ, man. This freaking stupid ass. I'm on my last delivery. Shout out to J Media. I'm on my last delivery, guys. I'm on my okay, and I'll be driving this cluster. I'll be driving out of this cluster of no signal. I really don't have time for people not putting addresses on their houses. God damn you. Address in your house. You get every your house. Hold on, guys. I'm at my last stop. At the last stop. This is freaking these people, man. Don't put freaking addresses in their house. I just don't understand. Guess I'll just have to gas y'all up a little bit until everybody comes back because of this stupid signal. Have to gas a little bit. All right, we're done now. We're done now. Shout out to Lemonora, if that's a real person. All right, so we are out of here. I'm not gonna cook until I get out of here. Signal. Okay. I'm gonna cut out on me. GPS, what am I doing? I need to get the heck out of here. Trying to let this guy go, somebody stops and just go find my house. The chat remind me, like, download all the maps, get home. Like, I don't understand why I wouldn't. God damn. Yeah, shout out to Razor with the membership. I didn't know you had a membership. Shout out to you. All right, we're back. We're good. Guys, special announcement. Starting tomorrow, this is for the bag getters because you guys are usually up early in the morning. So I'm gonna do a live stream on my way to work every single morning, Tuesdays to Friday, talking about just crazy stuff that I saw on the news, crazy stuff going on. For that 20-minute ride to the office, I might even do before I leave the house. I might do like me in the shower with the AirPods cooking. Okay. So if you guys want that for the members, I'm going to do stream public after. So that's just if anybody wants that. Okay. It's just a money grab. It's a money grab for y'all to just get a membership. That's all I can say. Money grab. And I'm going to continue trying to put videos just for members to feel like it's worth the $2 for a membership, $3 for membership. Because if 1,000 of you guys get memberships, then guess what? That's $2,000 for me. Okay. And I'm happy with that. Okay. Razor's on his best behavior. Yeah, she did give me some AirPods on my way home. Now, Okay, what it's like, I'm gonna do it for a week straight, and you will see. But it's only Tuesday to Friday. Now, back to the point. Um, I'll kill some time since, like, I want to make sure everybody comes back before I go into the $10,000 bag challenge. Look, Royce. Okay, look, Royce. I know. Once again, like I said yesterday, I know you mean well. You're just a follower, and when I said you were a coward, I'm saying that you turned your back on Brandon because you're on my panel. Because you can't be acting that nice and you can't be realistic with me if you're over there. Because he's gonna say you didn't hold it down 10 toes because you let me get away with stuff. You didn't lie enough and you were fair and you were real. I gotta give you that. You put common sense to use. You didn't do the low IQ like rage bait stuff that people do to me. So shout out to you. By the way, guys, this live stream is gonna be this live stream is going to be for 1 hour, guys. I'm going to get off here at 7 o'clock. I'm going to go home. I'm not even going to change. I'm going to just go home and actually, I do got to change. I'm going to go home. I'm going to shower. I'll keep you on live stream. And then I'm going to change into some comfortable clothes. And I'm going to work from 7 p.m. until midnight. Now, I'm going to get into what I wanted to talk about in a second, okay? Now, keep in mind, with this membership, you're going to get just that live stream. I'm going to do some videos y'all get to see first. Okay. And I'm going to make sure I acknowledge, shout out to Watch Hoops. Armando, I'm going to make sure if you got a membership, anybody got a membership, I'm going to make sure to acknowledge your comments. So if you got a membership, I'm going to make sure to show you some love in the comment section if you got the membership. Like, fantastic. Max, shout out to you. I'm not going to show my meat, even though it's extremely, I ain't going to get into that. Look, guys, I'm trying to give y'all value, guys. Let me be real with y'all now. Let's have a heart to heart right now. Okay. I think we got enough people for me to just go ahead and get this out the way. Look, my life has been a cycle, as everybody said, for the past 5 years. You guys are right. My life has been a cycle because this is the issue, guys. I can't say that I have more than $10,000 in my bank account for more than a month in like almost 8 years. 8 years. It's been 8 years. Now, I've had the $25,000, but I was talking to Cali Girl a week ago about that. And she even said, you didn't have no money like 3 weeks later. Remember, you were crying about, or not crying, but you were complaining about how you paid all this, you paid all that, and now you don't have nothing left. I was broke for like 2 to 3 weeks. And then guess what? I started betting on college football and I went up $5,000, $10,000. And then I was back on a high horse, spurging, blowing money fast. Son, here's $1,000 for your birthday. Daughter, here's $500 at the time. But here's the point. And the 1,000, guys, was partially school clothes money, okay? But back to the point, guys. I was tripping, okay? I was tripping. So what happens is when I get a big bag from sports betting, I lose all recollection on how to save money, how to spend wisely, how to be an adult. I get fucking stupid. So it ain't the fact of me having a gambling problem. It's a spending problem. So every time I get a big bag, I literally just blow through it in like a couple weeks. Done. But when I work a job, for some reason, when I'm working a job, making, modest money, brokey level money in my eyes, because, me making $1,000 a week, I'm a brokey. Not to y'all. Y'all make $1,000, y'all ball out. I'm saying me in my mind, because I have so much money multiple times in my life, $1,000 a week for me is poverty. Now, here's the thing. I'll be real with y'all. I'm going to admit something that y'all probably ain't going to expect for me to admit. I am fucking lazy. I'm lazy. I want to make the most money with doing the least amount of effort, which is why my YouTube channel, I'm not bad. Guys, I'm going to just do my stream of consciousness thing right now. So if y'all want to wait to leave comments, wait until I get to my house. I'm going to do my monologue right now. Then we'll get to the comments, because I want to keep this constructive and I don't want to get straight sweat off I don't want to get to put in the deep end where I'm just yapping. So let's keep stream of consciousness going. So yeah, I blow through the money crazy. And my thing is this: when I got a job, when I'm making when I'm making $1,000 a week, for some reason I always got money. Like I laugh at my son talking about, can he go get this meal? After practice, I laugh. You know why? Because I have regular income coming in every single month. I mean, every week. That check is hitting my bank account. My bank account is already over $1,000. So it's piling up. But when I sports bet, this is the issue. I make money fast. Like I made money from October, when I got fired from the job, all the way until, I'll be real with y'all, January, end of January. Pretty much 2 weeks after I got robbed, I found myself broke. Like literally 2 weeks after I got robbed at the club, I found myself broke, not because of getting robbed, but because my life went downhill after that. I started, like I had the apartment I had to pay for. I started buying, just randomly spending money on stuff I didn't need. I was just cooked. And then I'm broke again, and I don't got money for a couch, the one I want. I don't got money for, to furnish it. I got nothing. So now I got to look back at the fact that, yes, I made in that period of time like $18,000 in like 5 months. But in reality, I would have made more with the job. And I had this speech already. I told you this speech 2.5 years ago. I said the reason why I want to stop sports betting is because I would make more money at a job, because the way it is with sports betting, because of how I spend money, I'm only bringing home $2,000 to $3,000 because I start being retarded with the money. I start blowing money, giving away money, trying to be big baller, and I cannot help myself. So with that said, it's time for me to be an adult. So what I'm going to do is challenge myself. In my soul, I'll be real with y'all. I'm already telling y'all that I don't want to do it, and I want to cheat this situation. But I'm not going to cheat. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. And I'm going to be real with y'all. I want you guys' help. I want y'all to hold me accountable. Every week, I should have a minimum of $2,000 going into my bank account. With the way my life is set up with gig work, this job I got, with the medical delivery, I should be making $800 now, and I'm doing 52 stops. Most other drivers only do 25 to 30 stops. I'm doing 52 stops. The one driver that only does like 32 stops, his check is like right about $800 a week. I'm about to be doing 52 stops. And this job, I got to show up at 9 o'clock, and I get done at 4 o'clock, maybe 5. Like today, I would have got done by 5 if I didn't have to stop a couple times. So with that said, guys, this job, if I'm not on live stream in the morning, that means I didn't go to work. That means I quit, and that means I'm cooked. Okay? That's the first level of holding me accountable. If I'm not doing this job, then I am cooked. Second means of calling me out. My Lyft account. My Lyft account is the only other way for me to make money. I'm not doing DoorDash. DoorDash is trash. Now, I might consider doing DoorDash to pay for the gas for the day. I'm thinking it would make more money management sense for me to do DoorDash and use that money to pay for my gas. But then I would do Lyft. I would do Lyft for my actual income. And I would have a weekly deposit hit my account from Lyft. So Lyft would be about, give or take, $1,000, $1,200 if I do this right. Like $1,200. Then I got $800 from this job. Now I'm going to be working 12 to 14 hours. Okay, shout out to Jeff. Jeff, no homo, man. You are inspired. You're inspired this because you work your ass off. And that's what I told you guys in Las Vegas when I first moved there. What caught me by surprise is how many, black folks are out there working long hours. Great getting, because I'm not used to that. And then I get out there and they motivated me to do what I need to do. And I went from working like 40 hours to calling myself, talking about I had a long day, to freaking working like freaking a maniac, 70, 80 hours a week. So, shout out to Jeff. He's one of the hardest working dudes in the city. Shout out to Concrete Fedor. Cowboy. Look, guys. Look, I get it. See, I know y'all want to have input. I know y'all want to have input. I know y'all want to do that routine where y'all try to tell me what to do. I crash out, and then y'all say, "Oh, I told you you're gonna crash out, dude." We're not doing that again. We're not doing that again. Listen, I don't need the advice. I just want y'all to hold me accountable. Look, this job is as close to a W-2 that I'm gonna have. This job, I have to show up at 9 o'clock on time, and I have to deliver these 52 packages, and then after that, I'm done for the day, and then I'm going to do Lyft. That's my life. That's my schedule. That's what I'm going to be doing. Okay, so there's no need to suggest anything else. All I want y'all to do is hold me accountable, and there ain't gonna be no crashing out happening because I'm telling y'all right now that I'm cooked if I don't make this $10,000. There's another plan in place with this 10K we're about to go over in a second. But I want to be a millionaire. If I'm not a millionaire, if I'm not able to make enough money to start a retirement account, to get some benefits paid and started like on my own as an independent boss, then I'm Roy. No offense to Roy, but I'm Roy. If I don't got that on lock, then call me Roy starting next month. If I don't got, or starting in October, call me Roy. Shout out to Roy, by the way. So with that said, we're gonna, after we got this car, we got the plan in place. We're gonna do the job, and then we're gonna go and do Lyft right after. Okay, I'm gonna take an hour break, and I'm going to grind hard. And I'm about to go in here. We're about to get the notebook, and I'm about to, write these notes. And oh crap, hold on, I forgot to take a picture of my time. Hold on one second, guys. All right, let me know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Can you guys hear me? Put a 1 if y'all can hear me in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. All right, good. All right, so guys, we're gonna go deeper into this in a second. Let me go in the house so I'm not yelling, looking crazy. Let's go in the house real fast. And by the way, guys, this is what I'm admitting, and what I'm doing is this is literally the first time. So this ain't gonna be a repeat of old habits. This is gonna be all new and improved stuff. New and improved stuff. So this is must see TV. It is absolutely worth the watch. Hold on 1 second, guys. I gotta grab my tripod. We'll go into that little tangent real fast about who I block. Guys, I block you if you're a hater. Now, let me tell you what a hater is. A hater is somebody who spends their whole day criticizing with no plan. You just criticize and say that this and that, this and that, this and that, just to make me upset. You don't really want to help. You're not truly here for me, rocking with me. You just want to trigger me into going crazy. So you got to understand, I've always been about accountability. I've always been about that. But the issue is, you guys go too far. Like, what's crazy? If Brandon and company would have just been respectful, and if they would have just told me that they think this is what I should do and just left it alone, they would be rocking with me right now. And we wouldn't have them trolling me, doxing me, and trying to ruin my life for the past year. To where now my channel is going to get up in numbers, and they need the help, but they ain't going to get the help from me because of the disrespect that they exhibited to me for all these years, which is crazy. So this is going to be perfect. Oh yeah, this is better than I thought. This is even better than the old one I had. Hold on, guys. Let me pop this thing. I don't want to break it. How do I open this thing up? Oh. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. I gotta get this thing open without breaking. Oh, there you go. That makes sense. Oh, okay. Oh, this thing is legit. Oh yeah, this thing is. Oh, this thing is perfect. Oh yeah, this thing is worth all the money. It's only like $20, but yeah, this thing is perfect. I can zoom with it. Oh yeah, this thing is perfect, and it's lightweight. Oh yeah, we got our money's worth with this. Oh yeah, we're in there like swimwear. All right, so let me set myself up here, and it's Magnus solid. All right, let me set myself up here real fast. Put this over there. Grab my other phone. Put y'all over there. All right, 1 second, guys. I want to make sure I can see the chat. Oh, we're high def quality. This is some high def quality right here. This phone is on point with the quality. Not as much now. All right, we're back. Okay. So look, guys, I'm be real with y'all. I get it, guys. I get it. I let a lot of y'all down the past few years. I literally tried to act like I know it all. Like I don't need no help. I got all the answers. I get it, guys. I get it. But what I'm trying to get y'all to understand right now is we're getting rich. We're getting rich by the hands of a lot of you guys, what you guys recommended I do. So here's the thing. We're going to do this job. I'm not going to work at McDonald's or Walmart or none of that, guys. Okay, nobody's going to do that. So you might as well just nip that in the bud. That's what gets you in trouble. We're keeping this job. We're doing 52 stops, which is going to take at least 8 hours a day. So we're going to make $200 with this job during the day. Then after the job, my goal is to get done by 4, and I got to pick up my son, or I'm going to work Lyft right away at an hour later. It's going to take me 15 minutes to get home, usually a half an hour, take a 20 minutes, a half an hour break. Then I'm going to go back and work. Today, I'm going to be in this live stream until 6:40 or until 6:30. And I'm going to allow people to come up on the panel, not giving me advice, but you can come on the panel. And then I'm going to end this live stream at about 6:50 so I can hurry up and shower, change, and get on the road for Lyft. Okay. My gas is going to be a lot, guys. Yes, I put myself in that situation with this truck, but it's making up for it because on the weekends with Lyft, I make the gas money in a day. So pretty much if I do Lyft with XL, I'm making like damn near 50 on average an hour with the rides. That's the reason why I make so much with Lyft, because I have an XL vehicle. And I set myself to XL only, and I be cracking heads. I be getting like $30 rides that only take like a half an hour driving. So I'm just saying, I'm happy that, you know, we got that going on. But back to the point, guys. Look, we're going to hit $10,000 this by the end of next month. $10,000. Okay, because let's figure this, guys. 5 years I have been running around in a circle. It's usually me get a job. The job sucks, so I start sports betting. I start making a big bag of sports betting. I say I want to quit the job. I keep the job for a minute. Then I either get fired or the job doesn't work for me somehow. So then I start sports betting for a few months. Then I have one bad month, usually in April, May, when there's nothing to bet on, except for international. I lose all my money. And then I start hemorrhaging money for a good 2 weeks. Then I say, okay, guys, I'm back. I'm done doing sports betting. I just want to be a YouTuber. I want to do rideshare videos. I'm going to make this money. Then what happens after that is I start doing YouTube at a high level to where I start doing, decent numbers, make my $500 to $1,000 on YouTube. And then I end up, getting cocky because I put a little bit of money in a sportsbook account. And then after that, I end up broke because then I start sports betting, making bags, and I quit the whatever I was doing before that to get the original bag, and then I end up broke again. So this is how we're going to fix this, guys. This is a long-term plan, but this is going to be a short-term solution for now. I go on vacation next Thursday until Monday. That's already planned, already set up. I'm going. Okay, I'll be in Vegas those days. I always go every year to Vegas. I'm in Vegas those days. That's already given. Outside of that, I'm going to be working this job Tuesdays to Friday, 52 stops to make $200 an average a day. Then I'm going to do Lyft every single freaking day. I'm going to do Lyft. It's going to be torturous. It's going to be tiring, but I'm going to do it because I'm motivated and I feel up to it. The days I don't have this job, which is Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, Saturday, Sunday, I make the most money with Lyft because it surges all day, like surging. But 12 hours, I'm making 300 to 350, guaranteed. Okay. Now it's all about mind over whatever the phrase will matter or whatever it is. I got to put my head to it. I got to put my head to it. I got to just do it. I can't keep talking about doing it. I got to do it. If I don't do it, I don't make the money. Now, I did the math on Gemini with, of course, obviously, you just count the days and you just times that by 300. That's remaining minus those 4 days. I'm set up to make $9,900. Okay. YouTube, I'm set up to make $300. So that offsets some of the gas. My gas is going to be about $1,000 for this whole challenge. My gas is going to be about $1,000, which includes the cash back I get and includes the other benefits I get, such as the job pays for 25 miles. It gives me a gallon of gas, and my gas is 70 cents cheaper than what they pay because I can use flex fuel. It's little things like that that's going to be taken account. Okay. Now here's the situation with the gambling. It's going to be hard, which is why I want y'all to hold me accountable. Like right now, I'm going to work. I'm going to show y'all my app every day. I'm going to show y'all, actually, I would say every day, unless y'all ask for it. Show the app. If you don't see me work a whole day and I don't have a good reason, like you ain't seen me with my son at the gym or something, then I'm slacking and y'all need to hold me accountable. And I'm going to show my app every day. I'm going to, guys, I'm be real with y'all. Swear to God, the only betting I'm going to do, period, will be on Saturday. I'm not going to not do Saturday. Now, here's the thing. I'm only going to bet during a set amount of hours. So I'm going to bet like the early games and 4 o'clock games, and I'm going to go and do Lyft for the rest of the night. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. I am going to bet. But here's the but. I'm only going to put $100 in my bankroll, period. No more, no less, $100. And I'm going to hold myself accountable by showing you guys $100 going in the account. That's it. Okay. And if I don't go up, I don't go up. I'm just done. I'm not going to lose the 100, but I'm going to see how much I go up. Now, here's the situation. I'm not going to act like I'm not betting because I know that I'm not good, but I'm still going to do my job. And what I might do is just do a live stream with you guys and maybe just do DoorDash or something, which I don't want to do DoorDash. Maybe I'll do DoorDash while I'm betting so I can be held accountable, but we'll figure that out. Now, here's the situation. Every week I get paid in my bank account. I'm going to go as far to show y'all my rent come out and my miscellaneous bills come out. I'm going to show y'all. I can just pull up my Wells Fargo and just show y'all. Boom. Y'all can see everything comes out. I'm going to show y'all just like the dude in Arizona, wherever he's at, who shows his weekly payouts. He shows in his bank account. I'm going to show y'all every week. Every week we should be going up $2,000. Now, of course, I got to pay my rent this week. I owe rent on Sunday. And then I got to pay, I got $690. I got to pay for something else. So I got pretty much $2,000 of stuff I got to pay for. Then I got to still pay for, I can't pay for it until 3 days beforehand, but my flight, I'm using my free flight pass, but you can't book until 2 days before the date. So I got to take out money for my flight. Other than that, everything else is paid. I'm completely good. So I'm going to show y'all my bank account. And look, as I see, I'm just glancing back and forth. So somebody said seek counseling or something or recovery. I don't need to seek nothing because here's the thing. I might just say, hey, I don't want to bet the $100, but either way, I'm going to bet. Maybe not this week, maybe not next week, but what I wanted. I'll be honest with y'all. What I want to do, and it's gonna be hard. Maybe y'all might be able to sway me. Instead of y'all saying to me, instead of y'all saying like, don't do it because of this reason. You see, when you say recovery, that's when I call you a hater, and you just don't get it because you saying that doesn't help nothing. It's just trying to roast. I actually considered not betting at all and just focusing on doing the job and lift until the end of next month. And then that 10,000 that I'll have, if I do this right, now I can take and have a real bankroll and start back in the game. And I'll have the stats, I'll have everything on point to where now I can bet at a high level and I can do the streams while I'm betting on my Patreon and do it right. Now, you should have asked where that $100 coming from. Guys, I'm going to do a free video on my Patreon. I'll post when it's up, but it's going to show you how to get $500 for free with taking advantage of first-time player bonuses. So if you never opened up a sportsbook account, don't do it now. Wait until I put that link up, and you can go on there and it'll walk you through, of course, using my referral link, to open up the account so I get credit. That credit is going to be the credit that I use to bet for free. So I'm assuming I'm going to get at least one of y'all to open up a sportsbook, that account that I'm going to get $100 bonus. That's the money that I'm betting with. I'm not betting with my cash. So just understand, guys, I'm not taking my cash and betting. I'm not going to bet my cash till the end of next month because I got to look at it like this, okay? If I am sitting here and I've been in the same place for the most part, other than now I got, beautiful apartment and, I got, everything on lock with my son with basketball. I spent all that money and the resources to help him get right to where he's like at a whole nother level right now. I think that I should give myself a little bit of, because we're good, but I want my account to be at $10,000 because if I got my account at 10,000, I'm going to do so much damage. I'll be able to, make a lot of different moves that will put me in position to getting up to being rich. Now, understand it's going to take a lot of patience and it's going to take a lot of effort for me to just not bet, not quit the job. Actually, not quit the job. I'm not quitting the job, but it takes a lot of effort to do all the other stuff. So with that said, the goal is to, by the end of next month, by making $300 a day, to have $10,000 in my account. And I'm going to start by today doing a video every night showing my Lyft account. And y'all can see and hold me accountable. If I didn't work, then if it ain't a good reason, I was betting, period. Like if I go and play, like tomorrow I got a basketball game. On Wednesday I got a basketball game. So Wednesday might not be a good Lyft day because I might get off and I go straight to my game. And then after my game, I might only work 5 hours with Lyft. So it's going to be hit or miss, but I'm going to make sure to keep you on the loop. We'll do how much we made for the day video. And this will be a chance for y'all that so badly want to hold me accountable to hold me accountable. All right, so let's go to the comments over here. We're going to read off these comments, okay? Ski's doing some moving right now. Shout out to Ski J Media. Did you got hell accountability partners? There we go. Absolutely trying to get that. Let's see. Dennis, you come a long way in the last week. The last step is to give up gambling altogether. It will free you. You actually might be right. The issue is I'm good at college football. It's that simple. College football, I print money. College basketball, I print money. We all know that. The issue is I got to keep this job, do the Lyft hustle, and then I got to do the sports betting only on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday when I do start back up. But otherwise, I'm not good. I'm not good. Everybody knows I'm good at those sports, but the issue is I am a gambling addict. So if I'm crushing it and then March hits and I'm up like 20,000, 10,000, I'm going to bet on international basketball. I'm betting on like on NBA 2K. People playing NBA 2K rigging. I'm betting on that. That's how bad it is. Like that's because ain't nothing else to bet on right now. So I'm literally betting on esports. That's how bad I am. I'm be real. So guess what? I'm done with it. We're only going to bet on the sports that I'm good at, and that's just it. Okay. I'm being real with y'all. Okay. I only make money 4 or 5 months out of the year. September, October, November, December, January. And then February is iffy, but then March Madness and tournaments, I crush it. I showed y'all the numbers. It's just me being delusional. I try to make it seem like I'm this professional better and I can make money year round. Remember, I told y'all the guy I work for, he's only in town for August and he leaves in January and he goes back to Thailand. He stays there for the rest of the year and he comes back in August because he knows there's no money in sports betting the off season. You know, you're betting on esports and you're betting on like freaking, you know, international rigged basketball and all of that, and then CFL football. So I'm just saying, guys, baby steps. Just work with me, okay? All right, we're back. Let's see. Dennis is not the sport. Dennis is not the sport. Is the action. When you're action junkie, you do 10K type of guy that can say he turns 20K and you to stop. Jay, that ain't the case. Jay, I have multiple videos of all the backs that I've made on all of the sports up until college football is over. Don't forget, I told you I wasn't going to bet till college football. I mean, after college basketball, but I kept betting, which is why I will say the other channel that was doxing me, they got that right. I said I was going to stop betting in January and I was going to wait till March Madness, and I didn't listen to myself, which is why I ended up cooked again. I'm being real with y'all right now. Let's see. God, you can literally unsubscribe, walk away, come back 5 years and same song and dance. I promise. Okay, well, pothead, just unsubscribe, come back in 5 years to see if I'm rich or not. Dennis itching so bad to get them bets down this week. No, I'm not going to bet this weekend. This weekend, I'm done. I'm not, because you got NFL preseason last week, and it's going to be nasty. Toss up games. I'm not wasting my time. And then college basketball, football this weekend. Be decent action, but I don't want to take a chance of just getting my head cracked because I don't know these teams offhand yet. 47 listening to get your rich quick scheme number 78. Hey, too much effort not to bet. Imagine a career. I'm confused on that. So when you go to the hotel, do you use your credit card? Absolutely. You weren't cooked, you were refried. I don't know what that means, Mondo. Did I hear you say you were betting on 2K? Yes, I bet on 2K. It's bad for me. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's bad for me. That's why I'm saying I'm chilling. I'm gonna chill out. You say you print money, but you seem broke all the time. No, that's the thing. I have good moments. Y'all see the good moments. Like I was on a record of 4 straight months of making $5,000 to $6,000 a month. Y'all remember I was popping bottles, or not popping bottles. I was buying a bar. It was nothing. You know, I was staying in hotel rooms every weekend, but then it went away because once again, it doesn't last the whole time. It stops once the season's over. I'm not betting on preseason no more. I'm going to wait till NFL actually starts, I think on the 9th. Meet myself in Vegas. 2K, NBA 2K. NBA 2K, NBA 2K. Money printer got jammed. Yeah, I'm not printing money right now. It's not like you're ever going to win big like 50K. I mean, I made 26,000 in like, you know, those 2 weeks. So I mean, I do pretty decent. You said I bought 2 dudes drinks. Nah, I bought some drinks that day. I was drunk. Betting on video games beyond addiction. Hey, 2K basketball is rigged. The players have been caught falling asleep in their game, still play. Oh yeah, I know. But once again, I do it to hedge. I just do it to hedge play. That's it. What's up with your basketball tournament? Watch hoops. Part of me I'm not able to get a basketball tournament because I've been so busy getting my head cracked and like winning money. See, what happens is I make $3,000, then I lose $2,000, but I spent 3 weeks making $1,000 because I lost the $2,000. You see how that works? That's the reason why I said I'm just done. I'm gonna just focus on the lift and the job, and I'm gonna have guaranteed money hit instead of fluky money hitting, and I'll be good. You do realize if people unsubscribe, you don't get money from their views. No, you get money for the views anyway. And most people aren't going to unsubscribe. I'm not meeting up with Roy because Roy, no offense, Roy, you're fake. He's just fake. He's not an honorable guy like I thought he was. And I don't play that whole, you telling people my pants down to my ankles, and you think I'm about to link up with you, you better out of your mind. Shout out to Chase in the building. What's going on, man? You do realize people understand. Okay, he says Dennis, since we're holding you accountable, show us your Bovada account every day. Let's see if you wagered in it or not. All right. My Bovada account got $0 in it. I got you. Starting tomorrow, I'll show you if I made a wager or not. Let me see. And guys, look, this ain't gonna be like a fluky. Like I'm back on my medication, so when I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. Trust and believe that. I'm gonna do it. It ain't that deep. What happened to the two chicks you had with you at California condo? Do you still talk to? That was Sabrina and her girlfriend. Yeah, Sabrina's family, and the other girl is I don't think she's with that. She got a new girl now. Um, so in 24 hours, this is my whoops. This is me, $0 in there. I withdrew the last of it. Um, $200 withdrawn. That's why it says red negative $200. As I told y'all before, I end up losing $200. Um, that's the account right now. 24 hours. It says money in, mean I put 21, 24 in, money out Bovada was 23, 23, 24, which is out. So that means I took them for $200, but that's it. But we're done with Bovada for a while. We're going to just be focusing on working. Did I? No, I didn't cancel. I didn't set it up yet. I'm going to set it up. I'm going to do see, my son doesn't really want to do a big one. And there's a lot of red tape behind it. So I'm going to do it. I just got to wait until the right time. I haven't really sports bet, honestly. Shout out to Regis in the building. Maybe you can run up a bag, 100,000 or a couple hundred grand, for example. So Panther trading, I do it off of numbers, but the issue is you can only. I'm good at college football, college basketball, and NFL. NBA is too flaky. So the issue is I try to bet on other stuff outside of that. Like that's what makes me an addict and a degenerate. Is I'm betting on all the other stuff that I know I'm going to lose on. It's a gamble, literally a gamble. So you guys are right to say that this is gambling because I'm not doing it to where it's guaranteed. I'm doing it like it's a gamble. And I'm going to show y'all, like if I put 100 in, because I get the free play and I convert that and I put 100 in the account, y'all going to see that happen. And if the account's up to $800, I'm not going to, the man, I'm good. I'm not going to do that no more. I'm going to chill out. I'm going to just be normal. That's the point. I'm trying to get over the fast money. And I say, oh, I don't need to work now. I make enough money in sports betting. No, I'm going to still do the job and lift all day. Okay. Now, of course, if I run up a nice bag on a Saturday off of bonus money from you guys signing up for these accounts, then yeah, I might, take a Monday off or Tuesday off because if I made $1,000, I'll take off 2 days and rest up and do YouTube streaming. But if I don't make, the 300 for the day, then, we're back. We're back to just doing lift. All right. Let's see what else. Dennis, give us something real. What do you care about besides money? Can you work towards that instead of focus? So I care about visiting my daughter more than I have been. And I want my son to have a great basketball career and my son to have all the training he needs. That's my goal, honestly. And to have an AAU team for next season if he doesn't get invited to an invitational team. So that's what I live for. And then playing basketball, of course. I enjoy playing basketball. He can't, or he would have. He didn't just start yesterday. Been doing it for years. I don't know what you mean by that. If you made money betting, you wouldn't even care about $100 free play. No, the piehead. The reason why I care about $100 free play is because it's free money, and I'm going to be running like 4 or 5 straight bets in a row up. Literally. Like, I'm not even gonna show y'all, but I can literally. I mean, I literally took. I took. Hold on. All right. Maybe you could bet on the weekends and make a couple grand a weekend, and you would be at 8 to 12 grand for the month. So no, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this job all day, like morning to like 5, and I'm gonna do Lyft, and then I'm going to take a few weeks off and just build up that $10,000. And then when I do the betting, like the conversation, I'll be just doing it on the Patreon. I'll just sit there in the morning when I'm not doing Lyft, I won't be betting, or I'll use whatever free play I got. Because remember, I'm not going to do Lyft on Saturday and Sunday and Monday until like 5 o'clock, and those are my off days. So I'm going to literally just sit there and bet. But if I don't have free play, I'm going to just give people tips on what to pick, what's going on, and I'm going to make money that way, because I'm going to tell people it's honor code for me to keep the prices at $20 a month. If you hit and you got to tip me off, give me at least like 5%. That's just how it's going to be. And that's fair, because I'm going to be doing it. Most sports bettors like me, like that, will create a return of at least 10 times your money before the night's over. They're charging like $300, $400 a week. You can look them up. But the issue with them is they're for big money players. I'm for small money players. And I can show you first off how to make $500 with $5 to start. You start with $5 and I'm going to put you up $500. I think that deserves $50 in a tip. And then that $500, I'm going to show you how to turn that into $2,000. I think that deserves $200 tip. $100 tip if you want to be a black cheap. No offense. So that's just how that's going to work. Shout out to Luminara. Go get the money, man, or woman, or whoever you are. Watch hoops. Pause on that. Sounds like a good plan. Make the bag first, and then make that bankroll to make more. Yeah, absolutely. That's the goal, to get up to 10K, and then I'm going to have my bills paid, and then I'll have 6,000 to where now I can actually work with it, and then that building should be up and finished with the situation with that, and then have the 6,000 I'll be running up. Of course, I'm not going to have the whole $5,000 in a big bet account. I'm just gonna he's never gonna listen, always just barely make it, if you say so. Yeah, none of that. Fantastic, Max. Okay, so it's all good. DK, whatever your name is, shout out to you, man. I get it. Okay, guys, I'm gonna put the link up. If anybody wants to come up, I don't even have hate towards that dude that I'm not gonna say his name, but I don't have hate towards him, but he ain't coming up. I'm done with him. Only way he comes up is if he sets it up in advance, but I'm not gonna let him just pop up on my live stream trying to get some clout. Oh, I messed up my chat. Oh, there we go. No, I'm not getting botted. This is the real number. Botted would have me over 100 to 1,000. Right now, people are listening, and remember, my comment section always used to be like moving with the same people, but like the people that watch and don't say anything, because I don't really comment on nothing, and I watch like Patrick Bet David. Like I used to watch him every morning, like for legit 2 years. Every morning I watched him. Candace Owens, I used to listen to her before she started doing the Charlie Kirk stuff, and I never left a comment. Like all of the Marvel review people, I don't never leave comments. So a lot of these people just don't leave comments, because if they do, y'all gonna call them glazers. A lot of these people don't have accounts. That's just all it is. So 10K is good, but we need life changing bags for it to be the same cycle. You need to get up to 500K. So deal. Situation is this: I went in baby steps. If I can get to the 10K and not bet, not waste time doing nothing, keep my brain energy clear. The only betting I do is if I got free play, and if people, want to pull up to the Patreon on Saturday, I'll do that with them. Okay. But otherwise, I'm going to try to stay away. And if I do that, then I'll be able to, make enough moves that would make moves big enough and loud enough that I'll be in a position to actually take 3,000 and, run it up, because nobody's gonna tell me not to run it up. Nobody's gonna tell me I don't know what to do in regards to running it up. I run it up. Okay. I've been doing, remember guys, believe it or not, I literally got fired. Y'all know I got reported for streaming on the job. I got fired. And you to see how and this is how I came back. This is how I got back. I got back from betting and making it rain. Making it rain. Like I was making almost $2,000 a week at one point. But I had, of course, split it with somebody. But this year I don't have to split it with nobody. It's all my money. All my money. 'Cause I got my accounts. I didn't get my accounts until this past. So guys, let me give you a little inside story. Okay, Royce, we're talking about $10,000. Let me give you guys an inside story. So what happened was I had the one account that I was able to use, even though I was on the ban list, Bet365. I was on the ban list. I was able to run up that account. Only account that I had other than, online accounts. And I ran up that account to like $8,000 in 2 months of betting. Then they shut the account down, and because the individual people reported me, shut that down because I made too much money. So then at that point I was lost and I didn't know what to do. I was cooked. I was flame broiled cooked. I didn't know what to do. I'm like, what do I do now? I lost all this money, even though I still had thousands in my bank account. I'm like, this sucks. So what happened after that was I decided to take a break from betting for like a couple of weeks, and I ran up like $1,500 on my my sports book. I mean, $1,500 on a job, and I took that money and I was able to run that money up to about 6,000 to 7,000 with that account I was sharing with somebody. Now here's the issue with that sharing account. The person I was sharing with they were taking too long to pay me. They weren't paying me fast enough. Like, I'm like, bro, like I made this money, he paid me. They were taking too long to pay, and it messed up my psyche. So I ended up making, with those accounts that I was using, that person, I was making I made like 18,000 in like 3 months of betting. I made like $18,000. But remember, I only got 40% of that money. So I made 6,000 in reality. And then I was spurging, paying extra on rent, paying this, paying that. I was just blowing through money. So what happened was I got into a last little spout with them because I'm like, bro, I just cashed out $500 and you didn't pay me, and I'm about to cash out more. Like, what are we doing? And at that point, it threw me all the way off. And then I got robbed. And then at that point, I was completely cooked. It messed up the whole bag. It just messed up everything because of that one moment. So then after that, I stopped betting for a while. And then I remember I submitted that paperwork that allowed for me to be off the ban list. I showed y'all the paperwork. And then I started betting on my own accounts, but it was March Madness, and I made a whole lot of money during that time. But then when April hit, I started becoming degenerate again, and I started like not trying to work a job. And then I lost a lot of money on cyber esports basketball and freaking international basketball. I just kept getting my head cracked. So then I was like, I came over here and said, guys, I gotta get a job. I can't do this no more. This is bad. So I went on GoFo and I got hired with them. So then I started working with GoFo in like the end of April. And that was bad because I was like literally using that old car, and it was just, I was hot. It was a mess. And I wasn't really making money. Then at that point, I stopped betting because I didn't really have nothing to bet on. And I stopped for like a month or two, and then I went back to betting. And then that's when, my nephew came about coming in town. So I was able to do it because I was making money betting again. And then he came to town. I kept doing GoFo, but I wasn't making enough money. And I started sports betting for my money, and I started taking L's again. Like I would go up big, and then I would like lose like the next week, half the money. So like it defeated the purpose. Like I can legit do Lyft and make $2,100 a week. If I can make $300 a day with Lyft, it's possible. It's just, you gotta go do it. But with this job that I got, I'd rather do this job than just Lyft alone. Because Lyft alone, I don't want to be in a car back like an L talking to people for 12 hours. I'd rather be myself, do the 8 hours, 9 hours with this job, and then go do Lyft for like 6 to 7 hours just to make that 100 to 150 difference. Because in reality, with Lyft, I can make 150 a day. As long as I start by, let's say, 7 o'clock, or 7:15. Coming to end this at 7 o'clock. So at 7:15, if I start, then I'll work until maybe 12, and I'm probably going to make at least 120, and that's enough for me because remember, I'm going to be at 300. All I got to do is make $100. The 150 puts me at 350 for the day. Okay, so that's the situation, guys. That's it. So what else y'all got for me in the chat? Since it looks like it's too late for anybody to come up because y'all ain't come up, I'm gonna get going. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate y'all being in the chat, but guys, I can't be on YouTube all day because you see those deliveries. When I'm in an area that got bad signal, it's hard for me to be on stream. I'm gonna actually download T-Mobile and try it out. Eventually, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to try to do an all-day stream, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start the stream in the morning for members only. Then I'm gonna change it to I'm gonna come back on for all people, and then I'm gonna just go the whole shift at work. Then after that, I'm going to do Lyft. I'm going to restart the stream. And what I'm going to do is just do a break thing to where I get a ride. I'm going to just break, and then it'll be like a looped video that I would just play. That way y'all can like have something to watch until I come back. And I'm going to tell you guys, hey, I'm doing this ride. But the issue with that is sometimes people might want to be on live, and I'll let people be on the live. But if they don't want to be on the live, I'm going to mute the mic, mute the camera. And then, I think that'd be good content if they want to be alive and just have a conversation about the stuff. But we could do a panel. We can do all that. Guys, give me a second. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. All right, sorry guys, I had to take that phone call. Look like we lost a lot of y'all. Okay. Um, my bad. My son was on the phone. Okay, my son was on the phone. You said bring Holly, Jinx, and Brazy back. So Brazy wasn't never banned. I didn't boot her from the account. Like she didn't get blocked. Uh, Jinx is nasty. Is a nasty woman. She goes crazy, and she's already in the chat. She's that account, that woman account. That's Jinx. She's already back. Holly ain't coming back unless she tells the truth. Because once again, I don't dox, and she doesn't want me to show the messages. So unless she wants to tell the truth about what really happened, I'm not bringing Holly back because she's a liar. Like she lied and said that I said I was going to show that picture. What I said was that like I have photo that you sent me that I can share. But she knows I don't dox people, so I was never going to share it. And I said that if she showed my text messages, I said if you shared my text messages, which she did anyways, I said I was going to show the picture you sent in the text messages. But once again, I deleted the picture out of my phone. Why would I want that picture of my phone and my kids be looking at my phone? So with that said, she would have to admit the truth. And if she doesn't admit the truth, then she ain't coming back because I got all the text. Or she either admits the truth or she allows me to show our text messages, all of our text messages, so I can give people the complete context of how everything went down with us. If I can do that, then she can come back completely. Look, guys, Brazy is a white woman. I was joking with her and I told her to just play along and act like she's a black woman and troll. But yeah, she's a white woman, Italian, whatever. So yeah, she's not black. She's Italian. I told her to play along, and y'all trolled her to where she wanted me to tell y'all that because y'all was like making her out to be like freaking Rachel Dozar, whatever her name is, and she's not even about that. She didn't try to like lie to y'all. I was just telling y'all to act like she's a black woman or play along. Don't bring none of those racists back. It's been nice without them. As a matter of fact, you should ban anybody who wants them back. Jerome P, you be lurking in the depths of hell. You used to be coming out of nowhere, just going crazy. Anything about race, man, it's like you're AI. You got to be AI. You literally go crazy out of nowhere. Shout out to Jeff delivering his last package. Ski, I actually gave her $30 already, but Ski, if you want to reach out to her, just tell her that she has to either let me show all the messages, like after, she's lying saying I threatened her. Just let me show all the messages. We'll do it on live stream together so she can, show if I missed a message. I didn't delete no messages. I don't delete no messages. So I'll show our whole conversation, and then you guys can be the judge if I threatened her like an angry black man she claimed I turned into. If she won't do that, then she ain't coming back because she ain't gonna be lying on me, making me out to be bad. Jeff, I'm hoping, man, my checks are $200 a day, man. We're about to see. I just finished and I killed an hour of time that I wasted because I went to make a food run and I had to do a couple of things, gas. But other than that, I was on point. So I'm hoping that I get, full pay. We're going to see though. I don't know. We're going to see. I mean, I get the whole 9 hours or whatever, 10 hours I worked. Oh, no, I only worked like 9 hours, I think. Don said, Rachel bust that thing open. I don't know what you mean by that. Appreciate that, Maverick. People demanding others banned should be banned themselves. Yeah, he should be banned, Armando, because he be crazy. He always jumps in on anything racist. Like if I say Trump is great, he comes out of nowhere. Trump is the bad. Like anything about race that I say, he's the opposite. And it's like crazy because like you don't see the black fatigue happening in his eyes. He doesn't see any of that. He doesn't see these kids that are punching people and beating up people and ruining all the festivals and all the parades and all the stuff all over the country. He doesn't see none of that. Like just like the one dude that literally walked into a corner store and like blew his brain out, like just blew the woman's brains to the ground and nobody saw nothing. It's crazy, man. Pothead, we don't do that, man. Yeah, Pothead, we don't do that, man. Don't even think about doing that. We won't play that, piehead. You can stay over there if you want. You can stay over there if you want. That's why I say you be on that fake stuff. Don't be promoting him over here, over there, over here. Because guess what? You know what's crazy? They're going to continue making videos about me, but I don't care. I'm not going to watch none of the videos. I'm not going to peep in and see what they're talking about. You guys are done. There's nothing else you can say about me and do. And I'm not having that conversation with that dude until he takes all the videos down. Or, no, it's literally take all the videos down and delete that Instagram. Until then, I'm not talking to him at all about nothing. I don't need him in my life. He's not good. He's rotten. Ain't nothing good that I'm going to get out of talking to him. I'm good. Let's see. Jerome, what do you mean? Okay, bro. Just because people have a different opinion don't mean they're racist, man. Stop counting and posting viewers. I don't know what that means. Stop counting and posting viewers. Yeah, I don't know what that means, Don. He said he's trolling you now. It don't matter. He ain't trolling me. How can he troll me? I'm not watching his live stream. I'm literally, after I get done with this, I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to change in some fresh clothes. And then I'm going to get to doing Lyft. And I'm going to be watching actual entertainers such as, new rock stars with their, Marvel commentary. I'm going to watch some Bobby Monsoon about the, WWE being trash. I'm going to listen to some informational content from maybe the Y-Files or whatever, that conspiracy theory content. I'm going to watch some, different podcasts. That's what I'm going to do for these next 6 to 7 hours. Now, here's the thing. No, EJ, that doesn't matter. Like he's trying to clean it up now because he knows that he's cooked. Because if I hit this 10,000, then he's really cooked. Because what he's going to say, I lied and scammed the 10,000 for somebody. I'm going to show y'all my numbers every day. Because one thing I got is work ethic. One thing I got is hustle and drive. I'm going to show y'all my check every single week, deposited in my account. I'm going to show y'all Lyft. Literally every day I'm going to do a video. Hold me accountable. What he's going to say? Oh, no, that's a fluke. He can't do it for 3 months. Oh, you're going to do it for 4 months. I mean, literally saving on electric. I mean, the only thing I got on is freaking these lights right now. Nothing's on really. TV hasn't been on in like 3 days. So my electric bill is about to be back down to like $41. Not saying it was too much before, but it got up there, but it wasn't too bad. The 10K by the end of next month. I'm talking about 10K in my account minus I got to pay rent this month and next month, which is $2,500. Then I got to pay $700 for something else. Then I got to pay insurance for 2 months or for 1 month. I already paid it this month. For insurance for 1 month. I probably got about give or take bills about maybe 3,000 is going to come out for bills. And then gas is probably going to be another like 1,000. So that's 4,000. And then food, I'm going to keep food cheap. I'm starting $0 today. Today starts the first day. By the end of next month, the last day of next month, I should have in my account $5,000. Because guess what? I'm counting my rent, my bills for pretty much a month and a half of bills and gas. My bills are going to be about 3,000. My gas is going to be at least 1,000 by next month, end of next month. So I'm going to have about $5,000 to $6,000 left over. Oh, I got to pay that 1K loan. I remember I wrote that over, so I'm going to pay that off. So that would be, I'll have give or take about $5,000 in my account. $5,000 in my account. That's the goal. $5,000 in my account in the next month. Then I can run up the bag like nobody's business. Sports betting. Until then, I'm good. Look, hold on, guys. Let me show y'all. Y'all so confused. Can we finally put this to bed? Y'all see this here? Who does that say getting sued? Who's getting sued? Defendants. What does that say in the chat? What does that say in the chat, guys? I'm going to try to work 5 to 6 hours with Lyft, and I'm going to do my job until usually about 3 to 5 I'm off. EJ, I'm saying I'm going to make $10,000, but I got to pay my bills. You're going to see the bills come out. You're going to see rent come out. You're going to see everything comes out. But guys, what does that say? Who does that say getting sued? Do you see my name on there anywhere? Where's my name at? I see Page Federal LLC. I don't see Dennis Page. Where's Dennis at? Where's Dennis at? You understand that company is bankrupt? That company is literally bankrupt. So you understand that you can't attach me to that lawsuit because me personally, I don't own that building. I have nothing to do with that building. My company, who I run the company of Page Federal, owns that building. The people suing me is the people up top. You understand? This is what I mean by when I call people retards. You guys are talking so much. Oh, Dennis, you this, you that, trying to get a moment. I'm not even on the lawsuit. My company is on lawsuit. And the company's bankrupt. Literally. Actually, it's not bankrupt yet. They're about to bankrupt the company. They're going to take everything the company owns. Everything, every asset, every stock, everything that Page Federal LLC is going to them. They taking everything. My name ain't nowhere on there. No, my LLC, I'm just exaggerating. My LLC ain't filed bankruptcy. My LLC is closed. It's not in business. It's done. It's cooked. Like my LLC is going to get sued to oblivion. They're going to owe, my LLC is going to owe like $100,000. It's going to file for bankruptcy more than likely. I mean, what can it do? You know, I mean, it has the asset is the building, and they're going to take the building from me. Have it. Go for it. Y'all got the building. What are they going to take? The building from me? Dude, like, this is my LLC that I'm the owner of, managing body of, is getting sued, not me. Okay? So y'all need to chill. Y'all don't. No, I don't need a lawyer. I know I'm not getting a lawyer. I can't afford. Like, guys, listen. Page Federal LLC is a business that was opened and started as of last September to acquire a building that was going to be a focal point of this new business venture, which was going to be a nightclub, rental space for people in the area. I had a whole mission statement for this project. And I was able to acquire the building with a Page Federal LLC, and they own the building. I'm just the manager of that corporation. That's it. I'm not the person I'm not an individual. I'm not like individual owner. It's literally a company that I manage. Okay. And yes, I'm the owner of it. And it has failed because it bought the building. It took on too much debt with the building. So now the company and corporation is done. And I'm trying to get rid of the building, but it ain't going to happen because they're going to probably take it because they're suing me, the company, for everything. So guess what? They're going to probably take everything the company has. What can I do? The company can't afford to have a lawyer, to pay for a lawyer. Like I don't have to come out of my pocket for a lawyer personally because I'm just a managing party that happens to be the owner. Why would I pay for a lawyer for this company that's failed? This is a failed company. Companies fail all the time. So y'all need to relax. Y'all don't get it. Y'all ain't that guy. I'm just joking, guys. I'm just joking. I'm joking about you ain't that guy. That don't matter. They discover no assets for LLC. Your name is next. No, because they can't come after me because I don't own nothing. My LLC owns everything. We're two individuals, different parties. Okay, and understand that I have not spent no money directly on that LLC. That LLC acquired that building with a loan that LLC attained. You know, or not even a loan. Y'all don't even know how the building was attained for the LLC. I have nothing to do with that building. I'm good. That building was bought by the LLC, and they were able to shoehorn that. That has nothing to do with me. I'm good. They ain't coming after me because guess what? Nothing I personally put into that LLC. It was all ran on its own. No, the building never had a chance to be a club. It's fried. It's cooked. It's burnt, literally. Track. What do you mean can't afford a lawyer, but you're going to Vegas? Bro, I don't have to pay for a lawyer because I'm going to end up getting more than likely a default judgment if they even have proof that my building is causing them their building damage, which I'm pretty sure they don't. But if they have that and it ends up being a default judgment, then you're going to take the building from me. That's it. I don't own nothing. Like the LLC does not own anything. It was created to start a new business. Businesses fail. And I don't want to have to repeat that again. I don't know how hard it is to understand. Like, what is it hard to understand? Like that LLC is its own entity from Dennis Page. They can't come after me because I have nothing to do with that building. I have nothing to do with nothing other than I'm the managing party on the LLC and I'm the owner of the LLC. So you got to go after the LLC. LLC is done. So you can't come and say, okay, I'm going to come after Dennis. I have no liability. Literally, I have no liability. I don't need to hire a personal lawyer for me because you would have to say, Dennis, you spent your hard-earned money on this building, which is in the LLC, blah, blah, blah. Your bank accounts are the same for the business and the LLC and you and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. The LLC was just for that business. And guess what? It didn't work. My bank account is not associated to that business. I didn't spend nothing. Literally, I bought the business as the managing party of the LLC, and the money that was used, which who knows what was really paid, was put in place with the LLC. And no cleanup happened, no nothing happened. Nothing happened that would have had cost money. The lock was paid for with a small loan that the LLC acquired for $100. $100 loan the LLC got from a outside investor. And that money was used to pay for the locks, pay for, a couple of flashlights and a few other things. But that was a loan that is still actually owed to that loan, that recipient of, or the person that gave me the loan to operate this, to try to get the building up to enough to try to get a business loan. All right, let's see. I made my LLC because I wanted to buy this business. I wanted to start fresh and have like a legitimate thing that I can, get a loan from, but it ain't work. I started a GoFundMe because I, in my delusional head, figured that you guys may want to help me keep this building because you guys want to see me have a successful business. Not for me personally. I don't really care. I want to have this building go, which is why I did the GoFundMe, but I didn't even put it up. Still, you do realize that people who are next door, they know that I own the building through the LLC, which is why they attach the LLC. They know who I am personally, and they ain't coming after nothing. They can't. What can you come after? I literally, legitimately bought the building through my LLC to acquire loans and financial investments that I wasn't able to acquire. No, Patrick, if I don't show up, I get a judgment for the LLC. That's it. I don't have to show up. Y'all act like y'all want so bad for me to be cooked. Y'all want so bad for me to be roasted. Y'all want so bad for that. You do realize if you don't show up, you don't go to jail. Nothing happens other than they get a judgment. And they're going to be able to come after the corporation, the LLC, and take everything it has. So they're probably going to take the building and everything if they want it, or they'll probably try to sell the building off to pay off whatever they can get from me. But they can't come after me personally because I don't own the building personally. The building is owned by my LLC that I created to open up a business. I'm going to keep saying it over and over again. Maybe I'll be with Jamani. I'll see if he's in town. I'm not going for a default judgment. I'm going to hope that the other party fights if it even gets to that point. If they fight and they win, then I win because we're both getting sued. So, and that's a high-powered lawyer, so I'm pretty sure he ain't going to allow himself to get screwed over. Where did the cash come from for Page Federal to make a real estate purchase? See, this is the thing I'm trying to get y'all to understand. What cash? This is the crazy thing. I told y'all that building was $10,000. I never told you if money was transacted for the building. I never told you if it was a note. I never told you if it was a loan. I never told y'all anything. I'm gonna leave that to myself until this is all over with. Like, but put it like this: me personally, I didn't put no money personally out of my pocket to acquiring that building. Page Federal LLC is all on its own. It did everything on its own. My daughter would have been a great manager. Your LLC will be dissolved, probably. I'm assuming. No. LLCs, you can make another LLC and have a successful business. It doesn't work like that. Otherwise, Trump would be broke. Yeah, my daughter's going to manage it if I would have been able to open it up. No, Intelligent Insights, I don't got to file for bankruptcy yet because right now I'm above water. But if they get a judgment, then yeah, I would have to bankruptcy and they'll take everything. Like the bankruptcy would be for that one for the lawsuit. Literally, the lawsuit would be taking everything. Yeah, the other party's getting sued too, and they're not going to allow no money to be taken from them. Look, guys, Patrick, it's another look, bro. The building is owned by Page Federal LLC. My name ain't nowhere to be found on this. I'm still looking. Where's my name at? It says motion to show up to court has been granted to where where the other party gets to show up September 4th, 2026. But my name is nowhere on this. I don't see my name nowhere on this paperwork. All I see is Page Federal LLC. I don't see Dennis Page. Guess what? They're gonna take everything. What can I do? Take everything. But this is why I call people that try to make me look down so bad, stupid. Guys, just let me live. Just let me live. Like I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Okay, I told y'all all together I was always gonna protect myself. I'm protected. You know, I'm protected. I don't gotta worry about nothing. I'm not gonna worry about nothing. Because guess what? I told y'all from day one, my LLC bought this building because I wanted to get a loan to make something happen. I didn't know that it was going to be bad. On his producing, go on ahead with that. Oh, hell no. You better chill out with that. But look, guys, I gotta get off here. I've been on for 2 hours. I got to get showered and I got to get to the bag with the lift. So any last comments or questions that you want me to answer? I got about 4 more minutes. Okay, I appreciate you guys giving me the time today. So I'm not going to just bounce off like y'all don't matter, because without y'all, I wouldn't have a channel that's trying to crack a little bit, you know, and I know we're being more likely restreamed, but it's all good, guys. Patrick, okay, so I'll act like that's the question. You do realize that the mayor is working hand in hand with me right now to resolve this issue. It's something in the works I can't say out loud that he's involved with helping both parties, us and the neighbors, resolve this. So you don't know what you're talking about, dude. And I actually looked out for the mayor. I can't say how, but I looked out for the mayor in a way that he's going to, respect. So I'm good. So this is what I mean by you don't know what you're talking about, man. You're just throwing out things and hoping it hits the wall, man. Me and the mayor are good. I got him on. I can call him right now. We're good. Okay. He just told me to be patient because what we got going on ain't going to be overnight. And I'm being patient. I haven't called him or nothing. And, you know, he got my full trust. That's what it is, Track. Shout out to you. Once you get to 10K, what do you plan to do it with it? I'm going to take the 5,000. I'm probably going to go and put 2,000 in the bet account and bet and just do what I was doing. And this time around, I would show y'all. I'll probably put a camera right here. I have my couch by then, so I'll probably put a camera right here, camera right there, and then I would like be betting and tell y'all what I'm betting and do that, and in that way we can all make a big bag of money. Let's see. I appreciate Intelligent Insight. Like that's all y'all gotta do is ask. All you gotta do is ask. Jerome, they asked. So all you gotta do is ask. Y'all always just come to assumptions without asking. I'm smarter than you think half the time, you know? He doesn't hate me. He doesn't hate me because I tried to make the best of what the situation is. But look, guys, I got to go now. I got to get to the lift job and I don't want to get tired. So you're gonna go bet money after you make it. I thought you were saying you're gonna bet more than no, intelligent. What I said was I'm always when I got a bag of money, like literally, then I run it up. The problem is I got bills I gotta pay, and I always gotta take money from my bankroll. What I'm saying is when I get to 5,000, I'm gonna put 2,000 in that account, and then I'm going to just run up betting for Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays. But I won't be hermiting money because guess what? When I make money sports betting, I'm gonna pull that profit out and leave that 2,000 in the account, and then just keep stacking like I did last year. See, last year I always had $2,000 to work with. I never withdrew anything more. I mean, anything that would take me under 2,000, which is why I made the most money because I was able to make bets that are guaranteed for like $1,000. I can make a bet fast, $1,000 on an over that I know is going to hit for sure. But the problem was when I don't got the money and I'm betting with like $600, $700, it kills me because I might get up $3,000 in 2 weeks, but then guess what? I gotta cash out to pay rent, bills. Now I'm back down to $500. So this time around, when I get to 5,000 with all my bills paid, I'll have the whole month of October to take my time and take 2,000 and grind it up every week, run up a bag, tell y'all about the bag, and y'all hold me accountable to not quit the job and not quit doing my lift the way I'm going to be doing it because I don't want to forget where I came from. Because even after this month and a week journey I'm about to be on, I'm still going to do Lyft and the job because I can still make $1,500, which would be $2,000. I mean, sorry, $6,000 a month. And you add that with sports betting. If I can do that until March, I'll be up 50K. Then when it's time for me to move, I can get the trailer I want and move into that, that RV that I want to get. I want to get the RV, guys. I want to get so I can travel off season. I can do some traveling and all that. So that's the game plan, whatever. But with that said, guys, we're down to 26 people anyway because we're about to go. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Just a heads up, guys. Look, I'm good over here. I'm not going to go over that other channel, even if they're restreaming me. I don't care. Y'all enjoy over there. I'm going to be minding my business, making my money, having a good time with my life, and we can just take it there. So with that said, guys, I appreciate you guys for tuning in today. I'll be back tomorrow. I might do all this stream, but for sure for members, I'm going to do that morning wake up stream. And then after that, I'm going to do another stream sometime when I got good signal. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. That's all I got. I'm out. Peace. Actually, first shout out to Nab with the super chat. $5 super chat from Nab, and shout out to Nab with the super chat and David with the super chats, the jewels. Nab with the $5 super chat. Appreciate y'all. I'm out. Peace.